Hello, fellow gamers. I wanted to share something with you that might be of importance. The Sinking City is back on Steam and it's at a really good price. In Canadian dollars, it's 18 bucks. American, we're looking at about 13.50, maybe $14 American for the game. However, it's got a mostly negative review. That's not necessarily because the game sucks, it's because of this. It's an old version of the game. There's no DLC. There's no cloud saves. There's no achievements, even though I don't give a rat's ass about that. This is simply not the same version that got released by Frogwares in early January. And Frogwares hasn't released any news about this release. Well, so this guy said in his little comment. But if we go on Twitter from Frogwares' official Twitter, they say, and I quote, Frogwares has not created the version of the Sinking City that is today on sale on Steam. We actually do not recommend the purchase of this version. More news forthcoming. Supposedly, you could buy the game from them directly, frogwares.com or something like that, or on Origins. But no offense, I don't like Origins. And it's not because I think it's a bad platform. I think Origins works great, actually. You can move your folders around and resync them. It's a great platform. I just have terrible OCD, and I don't like having Steam, Origin, Epic Games, and because I play The Sims 4 and some, Need for Speed. Gotta have, Origins. Everything else, Steam. I like playing SnowRunner on PC. Gotta have Epic Games for that. It's really convoluted for me. I don't like that. But yeah, so it's kind of sad. A lot of people are saying it's like a scam version, doesn't contain anything. There's a lawsuit between the devs and the publishers, which is true. There actually is. And everybody's just going hog wild over that. However, ultimately, in the end, people are saying that it's a great game for the few people that gave it a thumbs up. Even the person up here who said, that he gave it a negative review, he says, my negative review has actually nothing to do with the quality of the game itself, just the scummy publisher. And the publisher in question is Nacon, right? Frogwares, again, are the developers. So just something to consider. So I'm curious down below in the description box, and I'm going to tie this into something a little differently, actually. This is a little political, but it's gaming political. And I might touch on this actually in another video, but I'll just kind of throw it in here quickly. So I made a video a couple of days ago about the Prince of Saudi Arabia, Mohammed bin Salman, who had invested $3.3 billion into Activision, EA, and Take-Two. But now, supposedly, I say supposedly because I live to love giving people the benefit of the doubt in case I'm wrong. I don't want to make any false accusations. But supposedly, it's been proven that he was responsible for the murder of Khashoggi, a journalist back in 2018. So with things like that, I'm wondering how many people are going to go and boycott anything that has to do with Activision, EA, or Take-Two if they're known to be affiliated or have any type of business interactions with someone who's allegedly a murderer, plain and simple. That's on a grander scale, but I'm curious down below just for this. Supposedly, Nacom are scammers. They stole the game from Frogwares. They're trying to make a quick buck because there's an additional lawsuit going on. Do you just say to yourself, you know what? I don't care. The game is only $14. When this game came out, it was like $60 US. I don't give a shit. I'm just buying it. I don't care what legality is going on. Are you one of those? I'm not going to judge you. I'm just curious to know the percentage of people. Me, I'll be honest with you. I care, but not enough to boycott just because of that. If it's a game I really like and I enjoy it and it's 14 bucks, I'm probably going to buy it. I'm just being honest. I'd love to support the devs. I'm not saying that they're not going to get a penny from this. There was something about them potentially not getting the money. That was just someone throwing a comment in there, and I don't know if that's true. Very few developers are going to say, we don't recommend the purchase of this version. Could it be because they're not going to be getting any money from it? That would be a dick move, but be honest. Are you going to pay triple the price just to support the devs? I mean, ultimately, a lot of people would just think this is no better than just pirating the game, you know? So let me know down below what you think of that and the whole like Ben Salman thing and the Activision and investing money and they're all working together. But now we found out supposedly, like I said, that he was responsible for the murders. What are those companies going to do now? You don't have to comment on that. I think I'm going to make a separate video on that because that is kind of a big thing. That's like huge, right? And how people are going to look at these companies. But I think we can both joke around and be like, listen, we don't need any kind of controversy like doing business with a supposed murderer. It's Activision, EA, and Take Two. I'm sure there's enough stuff that they've done on their own. This is just like extra icing on the cake. A lot of people don't like those companies to begin with. So anyhow, just thought I would share this with you. I thought this was quite interesting in that, again, I've never seen in my life a developer not recommending the purchase of their game. That's mind blowing. So there you have it, folks. If you liked the video, as always, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. It greatly helps support the channel with the algorithm and making me more relevant in the search results and more likely to be discovered by other people when they're looking shit up on the internet. If you didn't like the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs down, and that's going to end up being you. Right there. The guy right there, you're going to be holding on for dear life. The problem is you're not going to have a glove, and it's going to slip. You're going to get swallowed by Cthulhu, or whatever his name is. No, I don't know much about the story. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, maybe we can work something out. But if not, that's on you. And for the rest of you, thanks for stopping by. Take care, and maybe I'll see some of you in the next video. Bye for now.